You. And today is one of the last days to get your vaccine at the FEMA site at Valencia College. It will close for good tomorrow at 7 p.m. The site is offering second doses of Pfizer and the Johnson & Johnson single dose. A spokesperson telling Fox 35 around 200,000 vaccine doses have been administered at that site.
Across the country, vaccination rates are uneven. Health officials are worried that trend could impact efforts to try to end the pandemic. And joining us now to talk more about it is our good friend, Dr. Oz. Happy Monday, my friend. How are you?
Happy Monday. Doing well. I live in an area, actually I'm in Florida now, with high vaccination rates, as you pointed out. But there's major clusters and changes that are happening across the country, with some areas getting up to 70% vaccination numbers, more like 50% in other areas. And that's going to, of course, amplify over the summer. And that's going to change whether these clusters could allow COVID survival, especially in the hot South.
Well, talk to me a little bit about some of those disparities. I know in states like Ohio and New York, right, they're offering even lottery money and saying, hey, come out and get a vaccine and you could have a chance at winning a big jackpot. What are some of the drawbacks in other states? Why are they having those struggles, and what states are they?
Well, a lot of, frankly, the red states, people are reluctant. They don't trust how the vaccine came out. There was a lot of disagreement amongst political leaders about the vaccine as it was being developed and released. So, stories got changed and people stuck on the stories, the narratives that were wrong. But I got to say, one reality that is dramatically shifting this balance in favor of getting vaccinated is the CDC's agreement that you can go inside without a mask and start doing things. And I had Rochelle Walensky, the head of the CDC, on my show recently, and this is one of the big topics. If you give people a really good reason to get vaccinated, they'll go out and do it. So as soon as the CDC made that new ruling last week, everyone I knew that was reluctant to get vaccinated started getting vaccinated. And so I think that'll start to shift in favor of getting us all in the same place. Again, my biggest concern, we don't have to have every single person vaccinated. We just cannot have large clusters in this country, states, counties, where people have not been vaccinated, because COVID will continue to circulate there as it is overseas.
Sure, yeah. And what about the state of New Jersey? What's going on there that is sort of making people look closer at them?
Well, they were 38th, New Jersey, which is stunning. 38th in the country in terms of bad outcomes, and now they're third, just because of their vaccination rates. They got it early, they got it big, everyone sort of lined up. They're not giving, well, they do have lottery tickets there too, but they just made it easy. You went to the local store, you got your shot. So that's the best lottery win you could ever get. It's like my father-in-law jokes, you go to a cash machine, you always win. But if you go get vaccinated, you're gonna win no matter whether you get the lottery or not.
I love it. Well, hopefully we're going to start to see the tide turning. I know that there was this talk about, would we get to 70% by July 4th? And now it looks like some health experts believe we could potentially get there.
I think we'll be there in this area in Florida. I think many parts of the country, Northeast likewise, will get there, West Coast. So we just need to get everyone else to catch up. And with that has to come a general belief you can go back to life. About half the country is uncomfortable returning to in-person activities. But if you've got vaccinated and everyone says go out and do what you want to do and don't bother wearing a mask, and it's okay if you hug people you love, even if you don't love them, you can hug them, then I think that changes the equation. And the Surgeon General told me there will be more people dying from deaths of despair from the loneliness caused by COVID than from COVID. So let's go back out there, start traveling, start doing stuff.
Yeah, I got to tell you, just being out in a couple of stores without the mask on and seeing people smiling is such a gift. It really, truly is. So, Dr. Oz, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time as always.
Stay well.
All right, remember, you can catch Dr. Oz weekdays at 2 o'clock right here on Fox 35.
And we want to give you a live look now from our Fox 35